20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from Arlington. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
On play action. Harris Leofast. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
At the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
At the 39-yard
So
line.
anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Cougars.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Divine Diablo on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Falcons' 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
9 yards to go.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Third down coming up. Get out of the gun is Milton. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score! C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys 7, Falcons nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To the right. That's Pitts. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
At the 30-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
1st and 10.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands it, we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. 1st down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown Atlanta. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Milton. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A big play for the Cowboys.
That's good.
31 yards.
1st down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Milton. Moving outside the pocket, he'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third and a yard.
Ready?
He'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's gonna pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Rolling right. Now he takes it, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Falcons 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Hey. Crack all 80.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Here we go. Let's go.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Falcons.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Bring it on. Back to Arlington and AT&T Stadium. After this, ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Pickup of
line.
11 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. A gift, and here comes Robinson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Go! Ready.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Maris Leofeld there on the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Ready.
And here's Bijan. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their 1st. As the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Hot 70. Hot. Cut 19. Cut 19. Hurt. 7 Pirates.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Second and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Here we go. Warriors 17. Mustang 96. Rig alert. Rig alert.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
At their own 4-yard line.
Come on, come on.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 4-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now. Ready?
Looking to throw. It's Milton. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards.
Ready? Let's go.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
28 more yards.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Hey, hey.
Williams? No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Milton. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Go.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a second down. On the ground is Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Atlanta.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. Extra point attempt to come here.
For the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Falcons are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Falcons 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
No, let's go, Petty.
On the ground, it's Blue. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
To the air, it's Milton. Forced to his right. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here we go. Go.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Cowboys. and even 30 yards.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
On the handoff, Blue. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. They push him backwards.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That one, taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 6. Let's go. Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming, from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man, left side, he's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, liking, 18, Deputy Timberwolf, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. That one swung out to Blue. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go, stack, ready.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Deputy!
A run on 1st and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
He was brought down by James Pierce. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
They run over center with Williams. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Deputy Lions.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Deputy Ranger. Rig alert, rig alert. Not 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over at their own 14-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go.
They'll go again here with Williams. He'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
At the 21-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.